Hey y'all, in this video I'm going to show you how to label angles that are already drawn for you, like using the degrees and directions. And then I'm going to show you 4 examples of how to take the angle and directions and draw it with your vector diagram. Okay, so let's start up here. I have the compass for us just in case you need that. This first one, we have a 35-degree angle. What you want to do with all of these angles when you first start off is see if it's based off of north, east, south, or west. And the way that you do that is figure out which one of those is part of your angle. So north would be straight up. No part of this angle goes straight up. Okay, east would be straight to the right. None of these arrows are pointing straight to the right. Same with south. South would be straight down, and none of these are pointing straight down. So the only one that I have is west. Okay, so I know that I'm going to be 35 degrees, and it's something of west. Okay, don't start with west first. You need to figure out if it's above that or below that. Okay, since it's pointing to the side, it's either going to be above it or below it for the other side of your angle. For this one, it's below it, so this would be south of west. Okay, if you had this line and you had it up here, then it would be above that, so it would be north of west. Okay, for the next one, figure out which one you have. Do we have north, east, south, or west? Okay, this one is a diagonal. Okay, it's a southeast one, so that's not the one that I want. I want the one that's going straight down because that coordinates with this south. This is south. Okay, now because this one is going straight down, it's not going to be above or below south. Okay, it's either going to be to the west or the east, meaning to the left or to the right. For this one, it's to the right, and to the right of south would be east. So I'm going to say 20, I think that says 24 degrees east, because it's to the right, of south. Okay, so for each one, put your number of degrees, then figure out first which direction you have, whether it's north, east, south, or west, and then see if it's above or below that for your east and west ones, or see if it's to the left or right if you have north and south. Okay, if you need to draw the little compass on your paper, then do that to help you out. Okay, if you want to pause it and see if you can figure out what these are, go ahead and do that. So the cardinal direction that I have here would be north, and I'm looking at the other part of that angle is to the right of that, which is the east direction. So I know that this is going to be 20 degrees east of north. Okay, the next one I have north again, so 82 degrees, and this is north, but this time it's to the left. So instead of east of north, I'm going to the west from my north direction, so that would be west. So it's 82 degrees west of north. Okay, for your ones down here, it's almost the same thing, but you've got to think backwards. Okay, so I have a 27-degree angle, and it's going to be east of south. Okay, remember this is the one that we picked out first, so that's the one we're going to draw first. So south. Okay, and then I know that the other part of my angle needs to be east of that. So if you want these, again, just draw them real quick. Okay, east of that would be on this side. So my 27-degree angle needs to be on that side. This would be the 27 degrees right here. Okay, same thing with this one. 40 degrees north of west. So west is your starting point. West is to the left. And it's 40 degrees north of that. Okay, north would be above. And that's your 40-degree angle. Same thing with the next one. 10 degrees north of east. So we're starting with east, which goes to the right. And we have 10 degrees north of that. So a little bitty angle above. That would be your 10 degrees. Okay, and then we have 28 degrees south of east. So this one was north of east. Start with east. This one is south of east, so it's going to be below it. And then this is your 28 degrees. Okay, so if you have a problem where it's telling you one of these directions and you're trying to draw your vector diagram, you're going to start with these, but make sure that your angles are in the right direction. Okay, your vectors should be, like if you're starting here, then your arrow is going to go this way and then this way. You don't want them tail to tail. Okay, but that's just a general overview of how to do the angles for y'all.